Welcome to Useful DIY Challenge June 2021. I am your host, MomDas Life Handmade, and my co-host of the month is Anna, my sweet friend from the channel DIYs and Crafts with Anna. I want to thank Anna for being my co-host and all the participants and viewers to the challenge. There's a playlist for this challenge where you can watch and add your videos in the challenge, and the link is given in my description box as well as the community tab. This challenge is about sharing a DIY or craft that you think will be useful. I found a few items in my trash or say stash. I kept them, these are trash to me now, but I kept them for craft works. So let's begin with this. This is a memento or a silver alloy or some kind of alloy that looked like silver initially, and it was a memento which has not much value, neither emotional nor otherwise, so it stayed for a while, but now I think I'll use it in my craft. I really like how it has all tarnished. It's got this golden color. Initially it was silver. I don't know how it tarnished this way. And I like the ornate border and the distress look that has come. So I'm going to use this in my DIY today. Then I found this in my stash. This is called Kalash in Hindi. It's basically, it was a little decorative part of a decor piece with some, it's used for religious purposes, the bigger ones. This is just a decorative piece, a symbolic thing. So I'm going to use, this is also metal, and this polish is really good. I had this since a very long time and this hasn't spoiled at all. So I'm going to use this. Both of these are in golden shine. So I needed some more height here. So I just found this cap, and if I put it like this, this gets a good height like this. I want this height. So I'm going to glue these pieces together. Before that, to blend everything and make them cohesive, I'm going to use some acrylic paint. So I'm using black and bronze acrylic paint for these. I added little water to dilute my paint, and I'm going to do it in my ornate border so that the diluted paint goes into the crevices and sits in the crevices so that later the pattern is more enhanced. So I'm using diluted paint. As you see, the ornate things is still showing through because it's diluted, and it's just sitting in the rusted crevices. And that's how I want it. And a little on this edge. It need not be a very sharp edge. Once the paint dried, I used a little glue stick and I've stuck these three pieces together. The plate, the plastic cap that I painted black, and on top of this color shirt pot, and now it's become one piece candlestick holder. Now I've already added the black, it's time to do the bronze finish. So I'm taking a brush which was, I just wiped it dry, not very dry, just wiped it dry, and now I'm just doing the ornate borders, just highlighting, not going deep, going against the pattern so that it doesn't go into the grooves, and just highlighting the design here. I'm trying not to let the brush go in the grooves. So I'm just brushing it flat against it. You see, it's more highlighted if I go flat with my brush. A little dry brushing on the joints also. Just doing little speckling thing like the galvanized metal look over this black portion. I really love my candle holder here. It has this traditional ethnic vibes and goes perfectly with my decor. I love the ornate style. It looks great on its own just as a decor piece. But I can always add a candle, some fresh flowers or artificial flowers and use it in my home decor as well as a candle holder. I hope you like it. If you're wondering what am I doing with an atlas, after decades of leaving school, I'm still looking at this book of maps or atlas. Actually, it's one of my really long awaited project. I wanted to make a decorative globe. So I'm going to paint a globe. This I think is going to be one of the toughest projects to do after decades of leaving school. So for this I took this little ball. This has this bronze or copper finish ball. This is not metal or anything, it's actually plastic, and this opens up to hold goodies. This actually used to hold sweet chocolates like gems, and they have a label, and this can be used to store items or play. I'm going to use this, and I'm using a black permanent marker pen to mark my continents. Well, this is not for educational purpose, so I can't take the liberty to go wrong. I'll try to be as accurate as possible though. So I have my Antarctica. So I'm using acrylic paint here to paint my continents. I like the contrast of white against the copper or the bronze color. It has the perfect bohemian vibes that I'm looking for. So if required, I'll go over and give it a second coat. In the meantime, let this thing dry. Now I need a base for this, and this is a piece of copper. It was part of some decorative thing that I had and had broken. So this copper, I'm not going to polish it. I'm just going to paint it in black and later give it a little bronze distressing to enhance the design that is there. So first some black acrylic paint over it. And once this paint is dry, I'm going to glue this globe over this base using a glue stick. So after the continents were painted, I just outlined the continents once more with my black pen wherever I felt they were smudged a little. Then I hot glued the base with this, and now it can stand on its own like this. Now the base, as I said, has got some designs on it. So again, I'm taking my bronze acrylic paint and just highlighting the pattern and rub off the extra. I always wanted to have a decorative globe, and this is perfect. I love the little tiny size, the copper finish, the black and the white. It's just so beautiful. It has boho vibes, yet it feels very ethnic and vintage, and I really love this. I hope you liked my DIYs today, and if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, share this video, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I'll see you soon with my miniature kitchen projects. I have 2 more to come to finish my miniature kitchen. Until then, stay positive, be creative, and be happy. Thank you so much.